Okay, my honors, I hope everything's going okay. Now, normally, most years, you would have to find all missing parts of a triangle using law of sines, law of cosines, and of course, we still have the rule that the three angles of the interior side angles of a triangle add up to 180. That's always true. The three angles always add up to 180, whether it's right or a triangle or not. But I'm not going to do that. We're having our quiz on Thursday, and we'll have find the missing three parts of a right triangle. We'll have one law of cosine and two sines. So one right, one law of cosine, and two law of sines. And tomorrow, or Tuesday, I guess, whatever way, notice we're going to start graphing, but it takes about a week before we actually start graphing. So we'll work on that. But Thursday is a quiz. And don't forget, tonight, Monday night, your homework is due. Law of sine, law of cosines. So that's 8 o'clock Monday night. So anyways, law of sines. Now I have A, B, and C. Notice I'm looking for side C, sine of C over side C. And you say, oh no, I have 1B, I have 1A, what do I do? But wait a minute, I have three angles I can find. I have B and C. A must be 30 because all three add up to 180. So sine A over A. So it would be sine of C, so sine of 100 over I don't know equals sine of 30, because all three add up to 181, and 50 is 150, so 30's left, all over 2.5. So, we're going to get this by itself, so I'm going to cross multiply. I'm making a mess. I'm going to bring this over here. 2.5 times the sine of 100. Make sure you're in degrees. C sine 30. Then I get to C by itself. I'm going to divide by sine of 30. So some people like the law of sines a lot better than law of cosines because it's so much less. So I'm not looking for an angle, so it's not the -1 button. So it'd be 2.5 times sine of 100, close parentheses, divided by sine of, 30. And I get 4.92. Now notice side A better be bigger than side A because angle A is so much bigger than angle A. Okay, next one, law of sines. I'm looking for angle A. Now notice you can't find the larger angle for law of sines. So I know B is bigger than A because side B is bigger than side A, so I'm okay. And on the test, I'll make sure it's okay. Anyways, so I'd have sine of A over 1.5 equals sine of 35 over, make sure you're in degrees, 2. So I'm going to multiply this by 1.5, so sine of A equals 1.5 sine of 35 over 2. Now make sure you close this parentheses or you're going to have serious problems. So here we go. So sine to the -1 of 1.5 times sine of 35 close parentheses divided by 2 close parentheses equals, and I get 25.47, or we'll go 25.48. Okay, now law of cosines. I'm looking for a side b, so it'd be b squared equals a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cosine b. Holy cheese. So b squared equals 12 squared plus 11 squared minus twice 12, 11 cosine 81. Mercy. So I have 144 minus 121 minus 2 times 12 times 11, which is 264 cosine 81. So b squared equals, that's 265 minus 264 cosine 81. So I'm going to clear that out, and I'm going to go a square root of 265 minus 264 times cosine 81. Make sure you're in degrees. Close parentheses, and I get 14.9. Okay, last one here, kids. Law of cosines, I'm looking for angle B. So I'd have b squared equals a squared plus c squared. Now, normally I make you memorize this, but this is a different year, so I will have the formulas written down. So I'd have 20 squared equals 30 squared plus 40 squared minus 2 times 30 times 40 cosine b. Now I have to get the cosine part by itself. So here we go. I'm going to go 20 squared minus 30 squared minus 40 squared. And I get negative 2100. So I did this, I subtracted this, I subtracted this. And then this, use a calculator, my friends. A negative 2 times 30 times 40, 2 times 30 times 40, and it's 2400 negative. Cosine B. So I'm going to go second cosine. Cosine with the little negative 1. Oh, ain't this fun? And I messed up. So let's try it again. There we go. I found the cosine button. See, there it is. Ooh, hypnotize ya. So cosine. Oh, I just messed up again. So negative, second cosine. Do. Then I'm going to go 2100 divided by 2400. and I get 28.9. And that should be the smallest angle, which 28 is pretty small, because B is the smallest side. So the smallest side is always opposite the smallest angle. So, oops. Oh, mercy, my marker just went on the floor. Anyways, hey, have a good day. Don't forget to do your homework. Well, we might do one or two of these on Tuesday, but we're going on to graphing on Tuesday. Have a good day.